When announcing the decision about schools this fall, the health commissioner said, we do know that we will eventually have COVID-19 cases in schools.
And part of the state's plan is to offer guidance as to what should happen. So you dug into it, Heather. What does happen when somebody gets sick? This is something you and I have been talking about for a month. The idea that parents especially are going to be understandably alarmed the first time their kid's classroom teacher or some kid in their class does test positive.
Yeah, and the Department of Health and the Department of Education understand this. They try and answer as many questions in this 21-page plan as they can, and they actually spent sort of 3 pages on this plan looking at that idea of if someone gets sick, what happens. So the first thing that you do is you want to identify the close contacts, just as we would do in any kind of contact tracing. And those close contacts, and this is important, is defined by you have to be at least in interaction with that person within 6 feet for at least 15 minutes, 48 hours before the symptoms come on. So you'd have to assume that would really probably be everybody in that classroom there.
Probably.
Right?
Hard to imagine that you're, I mean, unless they achieve total social distancing.
Right.
Which, I mean, with a 3rd grader, good luck.
Right. With a kindergartner, it would just be hard.
15 minutes is a fair chunk of time, though, if you are trying to social distance. But assume it's going to be everybody in the class.
So let's just make that assumption, right? But you're not making the assumption that it's everybody in the school. And if you're not mixing the classes, it doesn't have to be the class next door, right?
This sort of goes to why the problem with like doing high school, where you switch classes and have all of this, you end up with all of these different people who could be in that group. Probably too many people to realistically make this work.
Right.
But in elementary school, here you go. So so what? You send the class home?
So you send all those close contacts after they're identified. You send them home.
Okay.
They have to go home and they are asked to get tested. You can't force anyone to get tested, but they're asked to get tested. But here's the thing: they're asked to wait until either they get symptoms or 5 to 7 days later, because you have this false negative issue there going on. That said, even if their test does come back negative, those close contacts will still have to quarantine for 14 days. So you can really assume if someone in the class gets sick and they are considered a close contact, that child or that teacher or that staff would have to go home for 14 days, for 2 weeks.
Right. Wow.
Yeah. I did ask, though, I asked them to clarify this one for me, the Department of Health. Does that mean, let's say, for example, a kid gets sick in my child's class, okay? My child comes home. Do I, as a parent, do my other children as siblings have to quarantine? And the Department of Health said no, but if my child gets sick, then of course, yes, everybody in the family then has to quarantine. But, you know, the repercussions of it are huge. And then the schools have to make the decision, okay, now if I have to send home this number of staff, do I have enough staffing? Where did the transmission come from? Did it happen inside our school? Did it happen, let's say, in an art room? What can we do to figure that out? How many cases? If it's more than 50 contacts, they might end up testing everybody who wants to be tested rather than just the close contacts. So there's a lot of different branches, I'd say, on this decision tree.
All right. It's good for parents to know there's a procedure and to try not to absolutely freak out and try to follow it. But boy,
they've thought about a lot of things. So you just have to ask those questions.
Yeah, for sure.